It's the reopening of Disney Springs at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Hi, everyone. This is Herb from World of Walt, and I'm coming to you live from Disney Springs. Today, May 20th, which is a Wednesday, is the first day of reopening, and it is interesting to see what is open today and what is not. Also, the changes that Disney's made to address safety concerns given the coronavirus. This is my first time back on any Disney property in a couple months, and it is nice to be back, but it's definitely a different experience. Justin asks if the parks are going to open soon. We do not know yet, but we may get an answer tomorrow. Tim Peterson's in the house. Hey, Tim, welcome. Leanne, hello to you. It's nice to be back. So all through Disney Springs, you now see these signs with health and safety reminders, including the fact that you are required to wear a face mask. You are asked to maintain social distances, and they suggest hand washing, covering your mouth when coughing, and don't touch your face. Kind of the same things we've been hearing all along. I'm on the west side right now, right in front of the Cirque du Soleil building, where Drawn to Life has not opened as scheduled, but hopefully we'll be able to open up one of these days soon. Carol Ann, hello to you. Good to see you. Hey, Robin, thanks for joining in. The NBA experience is right here in front of me, and the City Works is quiet. It is not open today, but the NBA experience did open some time ago, but it is not open right now. Leah, hello to you. Said wanted to be there tonight. I think a lot of people are interested in what it's like. It is kind of a moment to be here. Wayne said, heard Disney is not submitting plans tomorrow like Universal and others. So I believe that the Orlando Sentinel is reporting that Disney will announce an opening date tomorrow, but I don't know. We will find out. Michael says, thanks for the walkthrough. You are welcome. So the House of Blues is still closed. There's a sign here in the front. Said you may have noticed some of the others in the neighborhood bands are back to rocking, but they are still figuring things out. So no House of Blues quite yet. And in the same way, the NBA experience right across the way is closed too. Hello, Emily. Good to see you. Says, can't wait for the parks to reopen. Me too. Definitely look forward to that. Liz says, it looks really eerie being so empty. This is true. I wasn't really sure what to expect, especially since I was not able to get here until later in the day. I had seen some photos early today, and it looked empty, and it still looks pretty empty now compared to what you typically see here. I was wondering if maybe the parking garages might be full, but there were plenty of spaces. There was no wait to go through a temperature check. Sam said, glad to see me back. Am I shocked at the low numbers? It's a little less crowded than I thought. Yeah, a little less crowded, but it does feel good to be back. So the M&M's store is coming here to Disney Springs. Looks like they've made some good progress. It's located right here between Splitsville and the NBA experience. There is another M&M store in Central Florida at the Florida Mall. I understand that one's going to be closing down when this one opens. Leah says, thanks for being here, giving everyone a tour. Happy to do that. Adrian said, some folks said hi. Sorry, that went by too fast. I didn't see it, but thank you for that. A little interesting note here is that the AMC Theater actually has social distance markings right in front of it where you would buy tickets. I was a little concerned because there's a lot of question about if and when theaters are going to open, especially given the financial difficulties that the theater chains have gone through. A lot of signs up for Mulan, which is kind of interesting. Robert, hello to you in Gulfport. Hope you're doing well. Tim said, I should have driven down for the day. It is a nice day to be here. It's a little warm, but it does feel like a historic day here, the first Disney property in the U.S. to open. Ample Hills Creamery is on the way, so this is an ice cream store that is over on the boardwalk. It's actually a really good one. I thought I saw a story, though, that company was having some financial trouble, so we'll see what happens. Lisa said, coming in September. Hope you have a good trip. Todd said, missed me. Thank you so much, Todd. I appreciate that. You can see a number of different markings here on the floor. There are social distance markings. as well. In some places, there are also arrows to indicate the direction of traffic. Pele Soccer is open. Cigar store is open back there too. Very different seeing everyone in masks and so few people here. But it is a start. It's exciting to see that Disney is starting to come back again. It's like the Candy Cauldron here, which is a Disney operated location, not open yet. There are quite a few stores, restaurants, which have these signs up. They all look the same. Tracy's also going to be here in September. Joanne, hello to you in Buffalo, New York. And Patricia from Connecticut, thanks for joining. Happy to bring you a first tour of Disney Springs. First day it's opened up after being shut down for quite a long time. Marvel Superhero Headquarters is not open, another Disney operated facility. And it looks like this Starbucks here is not open either. It's pretty easy now to spot the "Sorry We Are Closed" signs. But I do think that the Starbucks that's in front of the World of Disney store is open. And you can see more of the social distance markings here. Beryl said, "A sign of hope." Yes, you are right. Sherry from Rochester, thanks for being here. So I started my tour on the west side. I'm going to head all the way over to the marketplace. So we'll get a pretty full view of what's happening here. It's kind of fun hearing music. John said, "Missed the opening. Is Disney back open?" As of right now, only Disney Springs is open. And as of today, only certain third-party operating participants are open, meaning the locations not run by Disney themselves. The spots that are open by Disney or run by Disney are not yet open. So there is no World of Disney store open yet. A number of restaurants like Deluxe Burgers not open. Ron said, "We're supposed to be there June 13th. Any word on a Disney World opening date?" Not yet. Tomorrow will be an interesting day in this ongoing process. So the Orlando Sentinel is reporting that Disney will respond to Governor DeSantis' request to provide opening plans with an opening date. But Disney has not said if they will do that or not. Universal is expected to announce a date. And many of the other smaller attractions are making plans to open as well. It's a sunny, bright day out here, really nice. Good to see the fountain. Looks like the Coke store is not open, but Planet Hollywood is. There's a couple of hostess out there. I'm gonna take a little swing by Chicken Guy, which is open, a very popular spot, which often makes for a long wait. So we'll see what's going on at Chicken Guy. Rosemarie, hello to you in New Hampshire. Lynn said, "Glad I'm doing the show." Thank you for that. Appreciate your being here and joining me. It does seem a little otherworldly with everyone here with masks on and so few people, but it is good to see that people are starting to come back out. So Disney has a number of rules. The most interesting one is that you must wear a mask, everyone over 3. And it looks like nearly everyone is complying. People who are eating, of course, can't be wearing a mask. But yeah, pretty much everyone walking around's got one on. So Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, as well as the little ice cream shop in the front, gelato shop, I believe, is open. They make really good stuff here. Okay, so here's Chicken Guy. Very popular spot, which typically has a long line. And it looks like it has a line, but the line is spaced out. Okay, we can see tables here for Wolfgang Puck. It says reserved for Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, meaning don't sit down and eat your ice cream there. Okay, sort of a mix in here of different locations that are open and not. Misty said, am I going to dine while I'm here? We'll see. I might grab something to take home with me. I am a Chicken Guy fan, but I also like Earl of Sandwich, and it has been a while since I've had a holiday turkey sandwich, which is a personal favorite. So you can see some of the spots are open here while others are not. Brandon, so there's just no way he's going to go on vacation till the pandemic is completely over. I know a lot of people feel the same way. Lori, hello to you. Samuel from Maine, how's it going? We can see here that some of these stores are open. American Threads is open over here. Sperry is closed. Lilly Pulitzer is closed. So it's a real mix. But I think as the days come and go, we'll see more and more open. Beryl says she's encouraged and excited. It is fun to see a Disney location back open again. It's definitely encouraging. Lynn says that Earl's is awesome. It is one of my favorite spots here at Disney Springs. The line's often crazy, but the food is good and a pretty good deal. Mark asks, where are we? This is Disney Springs at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Today is the first day of reopening in a new way, where every guest has to go through a temperature check. Every guest is required to wear a mask. And there are social distancing marks all over the place. Donna says, favorite 2, Earl of Sandwich, holiday turkey. Yes, it is good. Robert said, good to hear my voice. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate your joining. Marie asks the question of the day, which is, when are the parks going to open? And the answer is, we don't know yet. So tomorrow will be an interesting day on that journey. The Orlando Sentinel is suggesting that Disney will, at the governor's request, provide an opening plan with an opening date. But it is not certain if that will happen for Disney. We expect that Universal will announce an opening plan and an opening date, or at least propose one. So the parks have to put in a proposal to the Orange County task force. It has to be reviewed and approved by the governor. So it's going to take a little while for all of that to happen. It's fun to hear the music of Disney Springs. Wendy says, here's to better days ahead. Thank you, and I agree. Kathy, hello to you. Says, glad to see I'm back at live broadcast. It is good to be back. Debbie says, excited to be back one day at Wine Bar George. I have, true confession here, not been inside Wine Bar George. I did get something to eat on the outside, and it was good. They got good stuff there. Heather, hello to you in New York. Said, wonderful to see Disney Springs. Looks like super dry. Not open yet. So it's definitely a mix of operating participants. Some are open, some are not. But all the Disney operated locations are not open. So I started off on the west side, which is an area that doesn't have as much going on, especially right now. And now that I'm getting here into the marketplace, the landing section, well, close to the marketplace, definitely more happening. All right, Ron John's is open for all your surf needs.
Oh, I have to too.
It's like Under Armour, not open. Oh, but balloons are for sale. And it looks like the Lululemon is on the way. Andy said, am I going to do this walk again on Saturday? Yeah, that's the plan, at least as of right now. Actually looking forward to doing a normal Saturday broadcast, but I really wanted to be here today. So the Polite Pig looks like a lot of folks enjoying some barbecue. Of course, no masks when you're eating. And straight ahead are my favorite stomping grounds, the World at Disney store. Not open, but it should open a week from today on Wednesday, May 27th. Sean says, thanks for sharing. I'm very happy to do it. Dan in Arizona, how's it going? Chrissy, thank you for being here. Okay, it looks like the Poutine kiosk is not open. I believe that's a Disney operated location, maybe? And I would also guess that Amorette's is not open, the pastry shop over here, because that is a Disney operated location as well. All the pastries are little works of art. They do have their sign up though. Signature pasties, entrees, beverages, good stuff. Craig says a must stop is the Disney World of Disney store. I agree. Very much looking forward to getting back in. All right, the Lego store is up ahead. You can see the Rainforest Cafe volcano off in the background. We're going to head over that way, see what's going on. Deb says, there's a ray of sunshine. Thank you, Deb. Christopher said, when is Raglan Road opening? I don't think I've seen an announcement for that restaurant specifically. Looks like the Lego store not open yet. Diana says, Mrs. Disney Springs. I have missed it too. It has been a good long time. So even though the World of Disney store is not open, the Starbucks out in front is. And there is quite a nice lineup here of folks lined up in a socially distancing kind of way. You can see the markers on the floor. It's like people are following them. Starbucks, good to see you. Kathy says, thank you, just spent a week in the hospital. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are well. Tracy said, not too crowded, a good way to open. Kimberly says, this makes her happy. Thank you, Kimberly. Yeah, I think that the fact that only the operating participants opened today, and just a limited number of them, probably helped things to be a little bit slower. Disney can kind of work the kinks out in the process. Getting here into Disney Springs was very painless. I was concerned there might be big lines at the garage or maybe getting through temperature check, but all of that went well. Ghirardelli is not open, just too bad. Probably go for some ice cream. And looks like Stitch is behaving today. And not, oh, he's spitting a little bit. All right, way to go, Stitch. The Four Rivers Cantina is open. Four Rivers, excellent barbecue, one of my favorite spots. Okay, looks like the good folks at Ghirardelli have got their social distance markers set up. Often a very popular place with a long line. Be interesting to see what it's like once they do open as well. All right, Disney did announce that the standalone bars like the Dockside Margaritas over here are not going to open initially. We'll have to see how things unfold and when that might happen. Stacy said, good to hear my voice. Thank you, Stacy. Appreciate that. Denise said, nice to see some normalcy. Stephen, hello to you. So here are the signs that we can see all through Disney Springs with the health and safety reminders face masks are required. The note about maintaining social distancing and washing your hands. Always good to wash your hands. My mom always told me that. Co-op not open yet. That's a Disney operated facility. Deb said that the temperatures are taken with a forehead thermometer. That is true. There's a no contact way of taking your thermometer, or taking your temperature rather. Lisa says loves dockside margaritas. You have to wait a little bit longer for that one. All right, we're going to keep on our tour. Interested to see what life looks like at Earl of Sandwich.
Oh, me too.
Lisa, hello to you. Thank you for being here.
For little kids who fall.
Welcome to Disney Springs. Very happy I have an opportunity to bring this first day of reopening to you. Wasn't sure if maybe the shopping area might be full up, but it wasn't. There was actually lots of room still to park in the garage. It will be interesting though to see what things will look like this weekend with the extended Memorial Day weekend. Okay, more signs. Once Upon a Toy, not open. And very sad for me, pin trading store not open. Hopefully soon. Looks like Earl of Sandwich is open. I don't see a line stretching to the outside, so that's probably good. Denise says, thank you. Is Raglan Road open? I didn't actually go by there, but I think it may not be open. Don't quote me on that. That wasn't me.
That wasn't you?
Nope.
Okay.
Amanda asked, what time did it open? I think it was open at 10 or 11 today. The hours, I believe, are posted on the DisneySprings.com website and might be adjusted as we go forward here. Stephanie said, do I think they're going to have many main attraction items in the stores when they open? Good question. I do not know. Jason, can I ship any food from Earl of Sandwich? I don't know that the sandwich would be very good when it arrives for you 3 days later. But I'll be happy to enjoy some on your behalf. All right, Goofy's Candy Company, Disney operated facility, not open. That's sad. Let's see what's going on with the Rainforest Cafe up here. Looks like Rainforest Cafe is not open either. Another spot where there are typically hordes of people.
I should hope so.
And Art of Disney over here is not going to be open. Disney Days of Christmas, not open as well. Mary said, have I seen any hand washing stations? I don't think I have. I've seen pictures of them, but I don't think I've actually run across any here. Karen said, Herb should ship sweet treats as well as pins. I've actually thought about that. Might be fun to get a little shipment at home from the Goofy Candy Company. Okay, the Art of Disney is closed. We're going to walk over here just to see what's going on. This is probably about the end of our tour, since I'm about the end of the road. Alan asked, is Earl of Sandwich closed? Nope, it is open. Good to see some frozen people. It's always Christmas time here at Disney Days of Christmas. Lisa says, loves the Christmas shop. Me too, it is a favorite. Get a little bit of Christmas time fun any day. All right, here's the sign advertising the world's largest merchandise store, World of Disney. All right, Karen says, thanks for the video. You are welcome. I think we've done the full tour beginning to end, so I appreciate your being here. An important day. I just wanted to share it with you. First day of opening Disney Springs. Crowds are definitely light. I think that's because it's a Wednesday. It's also because only a limited number of third-party operating participants have opened today. But next week, a week from today, is when the Disney-operated stores will open. I think things will get a lot busier then. If all goes as planned, I will be with you on Saturday to share some more of what's happening here at Disney Springs. Kathy Peterson said, almost scary how empty it is. I have never seen Disney Springs look anything like this. So very, very interesting. Dawn says, thanks for the video. Dawn, you are welcome. Lisa says, thanks for the tour. Happy to do it. I appreciate your joining me for it. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little peek into what's happening here on the opening day of Disney Springs. I hope you have a great rest of the week. And if all goes as planned on Saturday, I will be back and we'll do another tour, see what's happening, see what the crowds look like, and get another little dose of Disney fun. All right. I hope you have a great evening and a great week. And until next time, God bless.